Hey everyone, it's Mike from Orderflows here, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss delta reversals and exhaustion prints. Now, when you talk about delta reversals, there's different types of reversals that can be seen in the delta, and specifically, I'll be talking about the Orderflows delta divergence tool as well as the exhaustion print tool. Now, before I jump into it, if you've been enjoying my videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be notified and you can swoop in and watch it. All right, so what is a delta divergence? All right, so a delta divergence is, something. Let me take a step back here. So when you think of a market moving up, you generally expect to see it moving up on positive delta. Why? Is because the market is exhibiting aggressive buying, right? And if you have net positive delta in a bar, you're going to have positive delta. Just as if a market is selling off, you're going to have net aggressive selling. Generally the bars are going to be red, right? They're going to be negative delta on the way down. Now, when you hit a high and you have aggressive selling coming in, right? That's important to you as an order flow trader because, hey, you know what? I'm going higher. I've hit a high. Now I got aggressive selling coming in. That could be your potential for a reversal, just as if you're going lower, right? You're going to see red deltas, negative deltas all on the way down as you're making new lows. But if you get to a low and all of a sudden you see positive delta, right? A nice green candle with positive delta, that's a sign that, hey, you know what? Price is reversed, right? Your price action now is bullish because you got a green candle, and delta is bullish, right? You got aggressive buyers stepping into the market, dominating the aggressive sellers. And that is one way to define a delta reversal. Now, a delta reversal by itself or delta divergence by itself sometimes is not enough, right? Because if you have, say, a trending market up or down, you're going to get profit taking. If a market keeps rallying, making new highs, people are going to take money off the table. They're going to come in, they're going to exit their positions, and you're going to be left with, a red candle with negative delta at the high of the day. Or just as if a market's been selling off, traders that are short, they want to take their money off the table, book some profits. They'll come in and start buying to cover their shorts, right? And oftentimes you're going to see, that green candle, at the low with positive delta, then the market just continues on down, right? Because why? Because whoever was taking profits, they took their profits, and now the market is just going to continue to do what it's going to do, right? And oftentimes it can go lower. Now, how can you improve your chances of having a successful trade with, a delta divergence is use another aspect of order flow, right? And since you're using delta divergence as a reversal sign, look at another aspect of order flow that is a reversal signal, right? And exhaustion prints is one that, when combined with a delta divergence, is quite powerful. Okay, because what happens with the exhaustion print? Well, if the market's going up and you have an exhaustion print at a high, well, it's telling you the last buyer has bought, just as if the market was selling off and the last seller has sold, right? You're going to often end up with an exhaustion print at that low, right? Why? Because there's no more sellers interested in selling, right? And now what you've attracted when the market made that low is the buyers coming in. So when you combine delta divergence, which is a form of delta reversal, with exhaustion print, right, it sets you up for very nice trading opportunities. Okay, and if you watch a footprint, right, you can see exhaustion prints forming, right? It's what it is. It's thin volume at the bottom of bars or at the top of bars, right? Top of red bars or bottom of green bars. You're looking at the volume that's traded on the footprint. So for example here, right, we have this market made a swing low. This is crude oil, right? Now it doesn't matter what market you're trading, doesn't matter what chart type you're using, volume is volume. And if it appears on one chart, often it's going to appear on, other charts, right? I'm going to show you, several different markets in this video. So what do we have here? Also, we have a swing low, right? It's not the low of the day, it's a swing low with positive delta. So I know aggressive buyers stepped in at this swing low, right? And I have an exhaustion print. Now, if you're just looking at a footprint, right, you have to train yourself to see this. And, many traders have, right? That's why it's such a powerful form of order flow analysis. Now, with the advent of, personal computers, everyone's got a personal computer. Sometimes people got several of them. You could get software to highlight this to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Orderflows Trader software, which is the software I developed to show the exhaustion print. Okay. Now, this is crude oil, so it doesn't trade as much as, equities. So I'm going to make the exhaustion print volume a little bit lower. I'll put it down at 5. Okay. And I want it to show me the exhaustion prints. Okay. Now, right, so I enable that, right, and it's going to show me the exhaustion prints. But, is an exhaustion print at this low? Is another exhaustion print, another exhaustion, another. Well, I'm not interested, right? Because I'm trying to trade a reversal, right? Because I'm trying to trade an exhaustion print reversal and a delta divergence reversal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the settings, okay? And I'm going to click on use swing filter, okay? Now, I'm going to default this set to 5, but I'm going to make it a little bit stronger. I'll make it 10, a swing period of 10. So it's going to find, swing highs or swing lows over a 10-bar period, and click apply. Okay, so what you're going to see now, right? Now it's cleaned it up a lot. So I just see this exhaustion print at the swing low, which is what I'm interested in. Okay, and again, you can see there was one here. There was one here as well. All right, but now I'm going to add the second piece, the delta reversal, right, which is the delta divergence. Now in the order flows trader, right, you go under delta divergence. Okay, now there's 2 settings, right? If you just want to see the delta divergence coming in at the high of the day or the low of the day, you would just keep the only daily high or daily low enabled. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find swing highs or swing lows that have both a delta divergence as well as an exhaustion print. Okay, so I'm going to enable the swing filter here. Now this swing filter is linked up to this swing period up here of 10, right, which is the same period that I'm using on my exhaustion print. Okay, then I'm going to click apply. And you can see right here, this yellow, or gold color actually, right, with the exhaustion print. Okay, this was just an exhaustion print, but no divergence. This was a divergence with no exhaustion print. This was just a divergence by itself. Let's see if got anything else. This was just a divergence by itself. This was just a divergence by itself. Down here is a nice exhaustion print plus a divergence. Okay, and you see these are very strong moves. The market came down to that level, kept rallying up. So, what you're doing, you're filtering out the divergences that aren't necessarily effective, and you're filtering out the exhaustion prints that aren't that effective. Now, some people are going to say, wow, this is got a lot of lines here and stuff. They're not interested. What you could do is there's a couple things. Let me just show you something here. Okay, you would just go to, so if you don't want to see the zone, right, what you do is you just make it fixed here and make this one fixed. And then all you're going to do, right, you're just going to look for those instances where you have the 2 little triangles here, where you have the green little box there and the golden zone. So the gold and the green here. Okay, this is just green. That's just gold. That's just green. That's just gold. This is green and gold here. Okay. Now, if you wanted to, you could make it even bigger. If you just want, you're just looking at these plots here. Let me just show you here. What you got to do is you just go down in here. Find exhaustion print. Okay, you make it bigger from 4. Make it say 8. 8. And delta divergence buy signal. Delta divergence sell signal. Make that 8. 8 as well. Okay. Right, so you can see right here, right? It just stands out. It's very clear. Now, some traders say, you know what? I don't want to look at an order flow footprint chart, right? To look at this. I just want to see it on my normal bar chart. There is a way you can do that, right? And, the thing is with the order flows trader, right? It's going to show you both instances, whether there's a delta divergence or an exhaustion print, or both a delta divergence and an exhaustion print. Now, I have developed another tool for traders, because, I'm a trader. I like to trade. It's called the Orderflows Toolbox. So here, let me just pull up a chart really quick. Go change this to a simple candlestick chart. Okay, and I'm going to load this tool. It's called the Toolbox. Okay, click apply here. Just hey, what's going on here? Orderflows Toolbox. Got the wrong template up here. Okay, so I blitzed out there for a second here. So make sure you got tick replay on. Then I'm going to add the toolbox. I just loaded the wrong template. Click on toolbox here. Okay. So toolbox is loaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the same things here. Delta divergence. I'm going to take off the daily high and daily low. And I'm going to add the exhaustion prints, right? I was using 5. Okay, I'm going to make the swing filter 10, right? Because that was my swing filter. So 10. Delta divergence and exhaustion prints. Okay, one other little thing. I'll just turn off this trade entry signal real quick here. And you can see here, let me just get the crosshairs up, right? There's one here. Right, this was the one from earlier that I showed you. This is the one earlier in the day. There's a couple here, small moves, right? And, that's crude oil. I mean, you could look at other markets, gold. And gold is a nice market to trade, similar to crude. You could use sort of the same settings. Okay, just scrunch this chart up a bit here, but you could see, okay, bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So small. This one didn't work out. This one didn't work out, but you got a nice little move here. It doesn't look like much, but this is a move from, basically 70, what is that? 26.79 down to 70. That's a $200 move there. This is a nice little move up, a little move down. This one, that's already 3 in the afternoon. But you can see, right, this is delta divergence and exhaustion print. All right, so it's a pretty strong trade setup that you could look for. Again, if you're using a normal footprint chart, it's great. If you want to use something called the toolbox, the link is below in the description. And that's all I got to say on this video. So again, if you like this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you like what I put out, be sure to hit that notification button so that when I do post a new video, you'll be notified. So take care, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next video.